The term Viking refers not to a people, but to an activity. To go a Viking meant to raid or explore by sea. The people behind the raids were Norsemen from modern-day Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. They weren't just bloodthirsty pirates, they were farmers, blacksmiths, shipbuilders, and poets living in harsh climates, ruled by chieftains, and guided by gods like Odin, Thor, and Freya. The Viking Age began around 793 with a brutal attack on the monastery of Lindisfarne, off the coast of England. It was the start of nearly 300 years of raids, conquest, and migration. Viking longships were their greatest weapon, long, light, and fast. They could sail in open seas or up shallow rivers, allowing them to strike deep into Europe. From the British Isles to the coasts of France, from Russia to North Africa, Viking raiders attacked, looted, and vanished before armies could respond. But they weren't just destroyers, they were traders and settlers too. They founded cities like Dublin in Ireland and Kiev in Eastern Europe. They established trade routes connecting Scandinavia with Constantinople, Baghdad, and beyond. Despite their fearsome reputation, Viking society was complex. They lived in longhouses, practiced democratic gatherings called things, and valued honor and loyalty above all. Women in Viking society had rights unheard of in much of medieval Europe. They could inherit land, divorce husbands, and even go raiding. Their stories were preserved in sagas, epic tales of gods, giants, dragons, and doomed heroes. Vikings believed that if they died bravely in battle, they would feast forever in Valhalla. The Vikings didn't just raid, they conquered. In England, they took over huge territories called the Danelaw. In France, a Viking named Rollo was granted land that became Normandy, the land of the Northmen. Some Vikings even became kings. Harald Hardrada, the warrior king of Norway, died trying to conquer England in 1066, just weeks before the Norman conquest. In the east, Norse warriors became known as the Varangians, elite bodyguards of the Byzantine emperors. As Europe built stronger kingdoms, defenses, and navies, Viking raids declined. Many Norsemen converted to Christianity, settling into the lands they once raided. The Viking Age officially ended around 1066, but their legacy lived on in bloodlines, languages, place names, and myth. The Vikings were more than raiders, they were explorers, innovators, and founders of empires. Their story isn't just about war. It's about ambition, resilience, and the unstoppable human drive to push beyond the horizon. Subscribe now for more epic stories from history's most legendary civilizations.